Hey guys, great to have you. Hey guys, great to have you here again. As you can see, it's a beautiful winter day, and we're in the shop, which means we're gonna build something. We're gonna build a combat flathead. It's a product that Winkler Knives makes. I've kind of talked about their stuff in the past a little bit with some of my more popular videos. They don't make it anymore. It's cool looking. I'll put a picture of it on the screen somewhere. But it's basically a screwdriver without the wider handle. It's got a leather wrap, and then it's got like a little thing on the end of it. And it's meant, I think, kind of for a soldier to stick in their vest. In case someone was to grab their weapon, they could grab that, and it doesn't take up any space. What's it useful for me? One, it just looks cool, I want it. Two, it's kind of a wedge. Like, my coworker has a screwdriver, a nice thick one that he uses, has a wedge, has a cold chisel and all kinds of stuff. So I want to use it for that, probably at work. And just making a video, it's fun. Cool project. I've been wanting to do more buildables for you guys, so let's get to it. Okay, I gotta talk before, because once I fire the forge up, it's gonna be harder to talk for you guys, but I'm gonna make mine a little different than the actual Winkler one themselves. I'm gonna do, it's gonna be about this long overall. My hand's about that long. I'm just gonna upset the end instead of trying to do like a clover thing, sort of. And it'll be wider every direction, so I'll be able to put my thumb on top of it or hammer on it nicely. I don't know about the length yet. I might make it a little smaller, I might make it a little shorter. It's gonna be about 3/8 square, and then I'm gonna grind to make it an octagon, or a hexagon, because an octagon is what you can forge. I want it to be a hexagon, or no, I don't know, I'll see. Maybe I'll do an octagon. Then I could do it completely forged, and then, yeah, it'll be a sharpened screwdriver tip on the end that's quite thick, so that hopefully I can still use it kind of as a cold chisel. And also, obviously, needs to be a regular screwdriver too. I want to have a space left up here. I don't think I'm going to do these holes. I want to have a space left up here. That way I can stick a pliers or something on the end and twist and push down on this part. Just like a normal screwdriver. So let's fire up the forge and get to it. I have the forge heating up now, and as I said, I want to be able to hammer on this thing, use it on concrete, use it on cement. It needs to be hardened, and it needs to be good steel. So I'm thinking the perfect thing to do that with is right here, coil spring. I've actually got another chunk of this right here. This little one, I think that's going to be plenty enough to make it. Just gotta flatten it out to the size I want, work it down. I'm probably gonna do that with the sledgehammer as best I can. Get it done as fast as I can, and then start making the shape itself. There'll be a lot of grinding on it too. And then after I get all that done, I'm gonna upset it on the end. I've been growing my hair out. Swinging that sledge around is a lot of work, so we gotta tie this back. So, forging in the winter with my current setup has upsides and downsides. One downside being that my forge quite often freezes up and I don't have any way to heat it right now, so I gotta figure that out. But the upside tooling your work off so you can hold it is really easy. Okay, so as you can see, we have it all cleaned up now. It's got a nice shape to it. The only thing left to do is to pop my logo on it somewhere around here. Try to upset this end. I actually kind of like it the way it is, so if upsetting doesn't work, I'm just gonna grind that all off and leave it the way it is. But we'll give it a shot, put our logo on, and then we're gonna be heat treating next. Okay, so I got the logo in, I've checked it, it's straightened out. I've cleaned up a little bit where the vise was clamping. I'm not too worried about that area because it's going to be leather wrapped anyway, and I actually probably want it to be rougher so it'll hold better. And I'm really happy with how this upsetting turned out. It actually looks like it's going to be perfect, a nice spot that I can hit. I'm obviously not going to heat treat the end because I do probably intend on hitting this with a hammer. So I'm not going to heat treat the very end, but I'm going to heat treat most of the entire thing. And we'll temper it. I'll probably temper it in the forge, get it blue here, and just keep a nice straw right here. And then it'll just be sharpening it up and putting a leather wrap on it. Checking it, non-magnetic. Come around and in. And you can see all that martensite right there. That means we do in fact have a hardened tip, which is exactly what I was going for. I dropped it. And with that, we're gonna end this video. We have one beefy, badass looking screwdriver now. The extra width up here, I think, makes it a little more functional. Like I said, I left this so that I could hit it. I can put a wrench on there like you can with a normal screwdriver to twist if I need to. And it's sharpened. Probably is gonna lose that edge immediately because I'm probably gonna be sticking this into concrete within the next week. But yeah, it's super cool looking. This is based off, like I said earlier, the combat flathead that Winkler Knives used to make. They don't actually make it anymore. When they did, it was like $200, which for this is ridiculous. I think that's absurd. I was able to make it in half a day, and I'm not even set up to make a bunch of them. So, but it was an awesome, fun project to get back in. I have a lot more projects I want to make, so I hope you come look forward to seeing more of those. I've also got a few other videos that I want to make. If you like this one, and you want to see more projects like this, be sure to smash that like button. It helps people see more of my stuff. And also, if you want to see more specifically, consider subscribing, because I'm going to make a lot more one-day builds and stuff. I want to do kind of reviews and stuff and do more long-term, bigger projects too, along with some camping videos and all that kind of thing. So if you want to see that kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe. There's going to be more through this year. And I hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.